Hello, viewers. First, I would like to say congratulations to Massif Press for releasing a new pre-release edition of Lancer, version 2. Since I have only talked about mech so far, let's see what has changed for mech combat rule. Movement and zero-G has been clarified so you can fly now. Hard cover is now applied in a more simpler manner. Basically, if you aren't directly flanking someone, you aren't shooting past the cover. Dangerous terrain and burn now only require engineering check. Quick tech rule has been changed. Only invade count as a tech attack now while both scan and lock on are now tech action instead. What does this mean? It means scan and lock on are now automatic success. Free from tyranny of rolling. Also, invade actually has been changed dramatically, dealing a flat 2 heat onto the target and the starting secondary effect has been decreased to just 1, fragment signal, which inflicts impaired and slowed onto your target till their next turn. You can also invade ally without dealing heat to them if they are willing. You might wonder, why the fuck would you do that? Ha 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 ha. Hide now has a rather obvious change of not being able to hide when you are engaging an enemy because obviously. The book also cleared up on the hiding requirement a bit so you only lose hidden status due to enemies spotting you, or your cover being blown up. Status has been split into status and condition with condition being a more temporary effect than status. The page also helpfully explained on effect turn order and I can't be arsed to explain it, so go read the book. A new status called Exposed is added, which deal double damage to a unit, usually when they have shut down. Slowed has also been changed, rather than moving only 2 square, you could only move your speed that round and only your speed, nothing else can increase it. Structure damage and overheating mechanic has been changed dramatically. There are no critical and core breach states now. That's about all I could notice for now, so let's ignore anything I have possibly missed and moved on to the meshs. Since I have only talked about Everest, Blackbeard and Black Witch so far. Let's see what has changed with them. Nothing has been changed with Everest, but GMS gears on the other hand have some changes. Look, no more drone here. Now stop asking that fucking question. There are also new system mods like say, expanded compartment. You can now install a new compartment in your mech for carrying a 1/2 size character that isn't a mech. Basically, you can carry an additional person in your mech. Good for carrying load-bearing trash, I meant important NPC. Next up, custom paint job. If you ever take structure damage, you have a 16.6% chance of having your paint scratched, thus negating the structure damage and taking you back to 1 horsepower. Wow, a bloody amazing paint job can do the same job as fucking nanomachines, absolutely amazing. However, this system can only be activated once between full repair, so it's a very poor last-ditch protection. GMS now has a bloody drone system with the GMS turret drones, which basically lets you send a drone within your sensor range and attack anyone that shot at you or your buddies within its range. That's all for GMS, so what's new for Blackbeard? Nothing has changed with Blackbeard, they just cleared up some words and that's it. Apparently someone misunderstood that Blackbeard could somehow turn into Godzilla if it's being grappled by like 50 guys with synthetic muscle nettings. As for Black Witch, Meg Cannon has a buff of 1 damage. Farah/ now has clarified rule for pulling allies, and Ice Out drone effect range has been decreased. Well, that's all folks. Any new video after this one will now refer to pre-release version 2 Lancer. I will also remind you that pre-release version 2 Lancer is free to download on Massif Press main website, link in the description. With that done, I see you next time.